In this bowl, we have 2 cups of flour and 2 cups of sugar already mixed together. And now I'm going to add 2 eggs, and they've been sitting out for a while, so now they're at room temperature. Just throw those eggshells in the sink. And I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And now I'm going to mix together in this buttermilk mixture. I'm going to mix 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Here is the 1 teaspoon going to the half a cup of buttermilk. And now I'm going to add this buttermilk to the flour and sugar. Normally you would use an actual electric mixer, but ours broke, and so we're using this handheld one today. Now my happy helper here is going to be mixing with our hand mixer, while I add this mixture right here, which is 2 sticks of butter, 3 tablespoons of cocoa, Coca-Cola, and marshmallows. And we're going to slowly stir this in to the flour and sugar mixture.
This is a very old recipe. You know, it was your grandmother's.
Don't be worried if it doesn't look exactly like normal cake mixture, because in my opinion it's a little runnier than a normal cake would look like. But it was our prepared pan, a 13 by 9 inch pan that I poured. And then you're going to cook this on 350 degrees for 40 minutes.
Take that.
Thank you. So now we're going to go put it in the oven.
She pays me well.
Nothing. After 40 minutes, we'll just take this out of the oven. Oh, it smells really good. Stick a toothpick in the middle. If you're like us and don't have a toothpick, you can make do with a kebab skewer. And it comes out perfectly dry. So you just let it cool, and then make your icing, and you're done. It's time to make the icing. Now, right now I've got 1 stick of butter in this saucepan. It's starting to melt, and I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of cocoa and 6 tablespoons of Coca-Cola. Now we're going to let this come to a full boil, and then we're going to add the powdered sugar. Okay, now we've brought the combination of butter, Hershey's, and Coke to a boil, and we're going to let it boil for 1 minute, and then we're going to add the confectioner sugar. I've got my happy helper back, and she's going to stir while I add a whole 16 ounces, a whole pound of powdered sugar slowly to the mixture.
When I was growing up in White Plains, we had a lot of pecan trees in our front yard. So we had pecans all year because we would pick them when they were ready, and then we would shell them and freeze them. So that was really neat.
I thought it was only appropriate I drink a Coke while we were making the cake.
I'm going to have one as soon as we finish.
See, the guest of honor has reached 195 degrees. I was cooking it at 235 all night. So to get it up to the temperature you can pull, I had to increase the temperature in the egg up to about 300, up to somewhere 195 to 200. That's about the perfect internal temperature. So let's see how it's going to go. Let's unplug this fan. Don't need that anymore. Need the internal probe anymore. Look at that. Looks pretty good, huh? Do this. We'll leave that on there for the time being. And now we're going to wrap them up in some tin foil and let it rest. It's always good for anything to let it rest. As we saw, taking them off the grill a while ago. And so now let them rest for about an hour and a half. And so now I'm pulling them apart, you see, into this stringy goodness of barbecue.
Ready?
Alright, we're adding the icing to the top of the cake, and then I'm going to add the pecans. It got really thick, so you just kind of pour it on and then it hardens. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes to make the icing. You have to stir the whole time, so it's nice to have a happy helper who likes to stir.
Label, label.
And then she's going to take the spoon and spread it out over the whole top of the cake before it hardens.
We're hoping that's going to happen.
Oh gosh. It's as thick as fudge. It's so delicious. I wish you guys could smell this right now.
Big doing your nuts, I guess, because it's going to be hard. So you basically want to eat from the middle of the cake because that's where the icing is the thickest. That's it. It's hard. I can't get it to go another bit.
Okay.
Awesome. It's beautiful. Where's Mr. Dobbs?